If your deck's no good, no need to fret, just call on Dr. Internet. Someone best call Olivia Pope, 'cause we got a scandal on our hands. Now, I've been running this hospital for the better part of 273 years, and other than a few malpractice lawsuits and the day Dr. No Pants Johnson earned his nickname, there's been next to no issues. That all changed last week when a certain nosy newsman snuck onto hospital grounds and whined about how Thunderfoot Baloth didn't make the Thrun deck, giving some of you the impression that I wanted the trampling beastie. Let me assure you right here and now, I am not Gayloth for Baloth. Though I like the card and would have no problem playing with him, I have no stake in his inclusion one way or the other. I will never intentionally try and influence you guys into voting for a card, unless, of course, that card is Tamio, obviously. She and I are in love, and it is my sacred knightly duty to plead for her whenever I get the opportunity. But Baloth, nah. I suspect that the only reason old Theodore Spoogrimmin targeted him in the first place is because he was shiny and new, and therefore more likely to bring him the viewers he so desperately craves. And so, to demonstrate the infinite fairness I am known for in 16 separate countries, I will give you guys a chance to prove that you actually want Thunderfoot Baloth, instead of being under the false impression that I, Plastic Cactus, tried to manipulate your simple internet feelings into shooting him into the deck. Thunderfoot Baloth was the #1 most voted card this week. No surprise. The 6th most voted card was Primal Crux. I will leave it up to you to decide which of these two fine individuals actually makes the deck. Below, there will be 2 comments. One saying, like this for Thunderfoot Baloth, and the other saying, like this for Primal Crux. Next Tuesday, whatever comment has the most likes will be the card included into the deck. Baloth or Primal Crux. The Crux. Primal Crux. If it was Primal Crux, then, I mean, that's obviously what you would have to choose, because it would just be a giant savage chicken. But no, it's Primal Crux. Primal Crux or Thunderfoot Baloth. Choice is yours. Alright, but enough puttering around. Here are the top 5 meaty creatures y'all voted for this week. Ignoring our #1 spot, which, as I already said, was Thunderfoot Baloth, in 5th place we have Genesis, our marvelous way for meat to get back other meat. Gross. Our 4th slot goes to a blower-upper of just about anything, really, Steel Hellkite. 3rd place goes to an excellent mono-green card that, had I actually been trying to manipulate you, would have been my target, Bellowing Tagleworm. And in our 2nd place spot, it's Eliphapocalypse. Yeah, Terastodon. And 1st place is Baloth, but the jury is still out on his inclusion. And here, dear friends, are all the creatures big and small. Oh, look how lovely they are. And here, my even dearer friends, is the topic for this week. Lands! We need 34, but the vast majority ought to be leafy forests, don't you think? So let's stick with just 9 special lands. Just 9. And y'all can only suggest 5 each. Oh, I know that's mean, but they don't call me the Crusher for nothing. And just in case you think my job is as empty as Theodore Spoogrimmin's moral core, I carry the responsibility of breaking all ties as well. On Tuesday, November 25th, after the cold front has passed and all the frost goblins have thawed, I shall rise from my wizard's throne and tally up the votes. Then, the very next day, I shall inform all of you what's what in both the land department and the thundering Baloth versus a Primal Crux. There I go again, Primal Crux. Primal Crux scandal. Until then, my sweet, gentle internet clickers, might I recommend considering this land for one of your 5 precious suggestions? I'll be your best friend if you do. No manipulation, honest.